Belly fat and midsection fat in general is easy to put on but difficult to lose. Carrying excess fat around your waist isn't just unhealthy, it also affects appearance. So a lot of people try to solve this issue. Most try to get rid of belly fat by doing endless crunches and sit-ups, hoping it'll burn it off. But these are actually among the least effective exercises you can do. They burn very few calories, and unfortunately, AB exercises don't reduce belly fat directly. The truth is, the most effective exercise for trimming belly fat is having control over what you eat. Diet will always be the biggest factor in how many calories you consume. However, there are exercises that burn significantly more calories than others, and including them in your weekly routine can help you burn more fat, overall belly fat. Let's begin with the first one, the basic medicine ball slam. The simplest way to perform this is with either a slam ball, which looks like a medicine ball, or a sandbag. Slam balls are becoming more common in gyms, so I'll show you how using one. You'll start by placing your feet shoulder-width apart, with the ball on the floor between them. Lower into a squat, grab the ball, stand up, then curl and press it overhead. From there, slam the ball hard into the ground between your feet. Don't just drop the ball using your arms. Instead, when it's above your head, pull your hips back and use your entire body, bending from the waist and engaging your core to slam it into the floor. Then, repeat. This move can also be done with a sandbag in the exact same way. If you don't have access to either, you can create a DIY sandbag using a bag. Next is the cable wood chopper, which is another great exercise that really gets your heart rate up. To set it up, adjust the pulley to the lowest point on a cable machine and attach a D handle. Stand beside it and bend to grip the handle with both hands. You can either interlace your fingers or place one hand over the other. From there, stand up straight with the handle at your side. Now, squat down and stand back up, and then, keeping your elbows almost locked, rotate the handle diagonally across your body and up over your opposite shoulder. Return to the starting point, keeping your arms mostly straight throughout, and then repeat for reps before switching sides. Avoid bending and extending your arms. This movement is meant to be rotational. Most people neglect rotational strength, which is unfortunate because many injuries happen during rotational movements. Including rotational exercises like the wood chopper can help lower that risk. Now, on to one of the highest calorie burning movements, the weighted burpee. To do it, grab two moderately heavy dumbbells that you can comfortably curl and press. Stand upright with them by your sides. Next, lower into a squat. Plant the dumbbells just outside your feet. Jump your legs back into a push-up position and do a push-up onto the dumbbells. Then, hop your feet back in. Stand up with the dumbbells, using proper form as you would in a suitcase. Deadlift, keep your back neutral, and curl and press them overhead. Lower the weights back to your shoulders, return them to your sides, and repeat. Beginners can start with bodyweight burpees and walk their feet out and to reduce the impact. Let's move to kettlebell swings. Kettlebell workouts are excellent for increasing heart rate and calorie burn. In fact, research from the American Council on Exercise shows that an average person can burn 400 calories in just 20 minutes with kettlebells. That's 20 calories per minute, about the same as running a 6-minute mile. The foundational kettlebell exercise is the swing. Start with your feet slightly wider than shoulder width with the kettlebell out in front of you. Bend your knees, grab the bell with both hands, and keep your arms relaxed and straight. This isn't an arm workout, it's all about the hip hinge. Lift the kettlebell, bend your knees slightly, shift your weight into your heels, and swing the kettlebell back between your legs. Now drive through your heels and explode with your hips, propelling the kettlebell forward. As you do this, stop your hips at a neutral spine. Don't thrust too far forward, as this could hyperextend your back and cause injury. Your goal is to bring the kettlebell to about chest height, with your arms still extended. Let it swing back down. Hinge your hips again, and go into the next rep. Remember, this isn't a squat, followed by a front raise. If you're using your shoulders to lift, you're doing it incorrectly. Another powerful kettlebell move is the long cycle. You should only attempt this after mastering basic swings. Start with 2 kettlebells on the ground. Bend down, pick them up, and swing them between your legs, just like a regular swing. After driving your hips forward, quickly tuck your elbows into your sides and bring your hands under your chin to catch the kettlebells in a rack position. Avoid catching them with your hands too far apart. This can rotate your shoulders outward and lead to injury. With the kettlebells racked, bend your knees slightly and perform a push press to bring them overhead. Lower the bells back into the rack position while bending your knees to absorb the weight. Then swing them back between your legs and repeat. Now let's talk about the battle rope, an excellent tool for fat burning. It's just a long, heavy rope. You can do a variety of movements with it, so here are a few. First, try alternating speed slams. Hold one end of the rope in each hand, bend your knees slightly, and quickly alternate curling and extending your arms to create wave-like movements through the rope. The goal is maximum speed. You can also focus on power by doing double arm overhead slams. Lift both ropes overhead and slam them down forcefully using your entire body. especially your core. Raise the ropes again and repeat. Another option. Hold the rope ends upside down, lift across your body in a loop, and slam it down. Then loop across to the other side and slam again. Repeat back and forth. Another highly effective tool is the prowler. This is simply a sled that you load with weight and push across a surface. It sounds easy but is incredibly challenging. When my gym clients didn't feel like working out, I'd tell them to come in and push the prowler for 10 laps. It earned the nickname the throw-up machine. If you're ever tempted to skip a session, just push a heavy prowler or sled back and forth for 10 laps. At my gym, each lap is about 100 to 120 feet. Choose a weight that makes you work. You shouldn't be breezing through it without effort. Now, onto mountain climbers. An excellent heart rate booster. They can be done anywhere, but for a more advanced version, use a TRX. Set the TRX straps a few inches from the ground. Sit down close to them and cross the straps so the left strap is on the right and vice versa. Put your feet in the straps and flip over into a push-up position. From there, start doing mountain climbers. Drive one knee up, then alternate legs. Another great movement that works your core and involves slamming is the hammer swing. While not available in most gyms, you can get the equipment cheap. Find a used tractor tire at a junkyard and grab a 5 to 15 pound sledgehammer. Stand in front of the tire. Grip the hammer at the end with both hands and set your feet in a staggered stance. Left foot forward, right foot back. Swing the hammer in an arc from your right side, over your head, and down into the tire. Engage your core and hips fully. As the hammer bounces back, switch your stance and repeat on the opposite side. Our final calorie burning exercise is the Turkish kete. You can use a dumbbell or kettlebell. Just make sure it's a moderate weight. Lie on your back with the weight in one hand pointed to the ceiling. Bend the knee on the same side as the weight while keeping the opposite leg straight. From here, sit up and brace yourself on your opposite elbow, keeping the weight pointed upward. Then extend that arm and place your hand behind you on the ground. Lift your hips and slide the straight leg back under you, planting it behind. Now you're in a lunge position. Stand all the way up, then reverse each step carefully to return to the starting position. Repeat for reps. So those are 10 excellent exercises for burning lots of calories and helping you reduce fat. Just remember, these aren't meant to replace your regular weightlifting program. You should still lift and try to increase your strength each session. These movements can be added on top to help burn extra calories and speed up fat loss. To turn them into a full workout. Perform each exercise for 10 intervals of 20 seconds of work, followed by 10 seconds of rest. After that, take a minute break and move on to the next exercise. It'll start off easy, but trust me, you'll be drenched in sweat by the end. That's it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.